Hey guys, welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown with WWE. We're in the last stretch, the last month of 2013. It just feels like yesterday, even though it wasn't. We started in 2013. But we do have a very big opening segment to Raw with the main question after Batista came in and fucked everybody's shit up. Ray's supposed to be off screen. I forgot about that. We see, Shawn Michaels, the GM of SmackDown. We see Stone Cold, and we see Shane McMahon, the 1% owner of the WWE. They're all standing in the ring, and they said Batista came in trying to ruin everybody's shit because he's Batista. And I have no doubt that Triple H sent him over here, the Dynasty, as a kind of conduit to fuck with our shit because they can't directly control us. But he may be the CEO, but Triple H has made one fatal flaw. He's concentrating fully on Raw and is not watching the shitty show that SmackDown has become. So, Batista, I just want to say now that no, you are not getting a title. You are not getting a shot at John Cena. And then, of course, this brings out the Animal, the recently returned Batista, and he says, oh, I don't want a title shot against John Cena. I want a shot at my old friend to put him down, Rey Mysterio. And literally all three men are like, oh, Jesus Christ, not this shit again. Please, God, no. And Shane's like, Batista, for the love of fucking God, please don't do this again. You fought Rey like 80 fucking times. I literally think no one gives a shit. I can't think of anyone that gives a single fuck. And Batista's like, I gotta do it. I have to put my old friend down. He's like, you know what, fuck it, fine, Armageddon. You get Rey Mysterio. Are you fucking happy? Are you fucking happy? I bet you are. Okay, fuck out of here, nerd. So then they walk away, and that is that single segment. We also basically, the commentators hint as the segment comes to an end that we will hear who John Cena's opponent will be for Armageddon, the final pay-per-view of 2013. And you open up, if you remember, we had a match going. We had a planned match that was supposed to happen, and it does. Colt Cabana defending his Intercontinental title against Jack Swagger. Colt Cabana defeats Jack Swagger after Zack Ryder came down, making a distraction in the ring. He hits the Chicago Crab and makes Jack Swagger tap out, defending his IC title. And Colt Cabana really doing fucking good. I am a huge Colt Cabana mark, so it's good to see him come so long, so fast. And then we see the women doing women stuff. Katie Lee, it is official. She will be taking on Astrid for the Divas title at Armageddon. And, if you remember the storyline, basically, we had a while ago, Katie Lee was kind of surprised, kind of scared of Astrid. So AJ Lee's like, bro, I don't think the magic shit's real. You could probably just beat the fuck out of her. But Velvet's obviously more caring of her tag team partner, saying, you have this, this is your destiny. Everybody wants to be the Divas champion, and AJ Lee's like, I'd rather be women's, but, whatever, we'll get to that when we get to that. And Katie Lee is obviously just kind of breathing in and out, trying to steady herself for the fight that is about to come at the pay-per-view. And then we see Drew McIntyre busting into the offices of Shawn Michaels, which has also Shane McMahon in there as well, to flee from the kind of exile that is put on by Triple H. And Drew McIntyre's like, this is absolute bullshit. I fucking won that match. I should be getting a fucking title shot. I know if I was one-on-one with John Cena, I would fucking be able to knock his ass out. And Shawn's like, look, I get it. I understand. I want to give you this title shot. I honestly think you could do it. But, we got to make sure. I'm looking at my notes, and I have a challenger that I think can really take John Cena down. And you know what? If you trust me, as soon as that happens, we will get you a title shot. All right. But you want a match tonight? Here's what we're gonna do, right? You and Batista. I know you beat the fuck out of you, but heels do heel shit all the time. I know you probably do the same thing. She was like, yeah, I probably would. He's like, you're gonna face Rey and Zack Ryder. I gotta punish him for interfering in the IC title match like a bra. So that's gonna be our main event tonight, tag match, because that's how SmackDown works, brother. And Steer's like, okay, I'm fine with that. He probably doesn't give a shit, but he's like, okay, I get to beat the fuck out of Rey again. And who doesn't love beating the fuck out of Rey? Next, we have a basic 6-man tag team, 82B, Samoa Joe teaming up with the tag team champions to take on the team of Alberto Del Rio and the American Wolves. Samoa Joe eventually hits a muscle buster onto Eddie Edwards to pick up the all-too-glorious win in about, 10:03. He's no Alberto Del Thorpe, but, he's Del Rio, so there's that. And then we see Sheamus come out, and Sheamus is like, Samoa Joe, I don't know if you've noticed, but my career in WWE so far for the last couple of months has not been that great. It has not been that good. And Samoa Joe's like, yeah, I know. You kind of suck ass. Sheamus is like, but let me tell you something, brother, fellow, I don't know, whatever his fucking shitty catchphrase is at the time. Goes, I know you. I've seen the footage of you. You're a heavy hitter. I'm a heavy hitter. I need a win column. You've just debuted. You have that momentum. What do you say at Armageddon? We have a one-on-one fight. And Samoa Joe's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Like, okay, I'm just going to beat the shit out of you, but whatever. It's like, I don't really give a shit. So it's basically, Sheamus is just like, please care, Samoa Joe. Please care that I want to have a match. And Samoa Joe's like, whatever, it's just another fucking match. I've lost matches before. Whatever. Nerd. And then we see Jack Swagger, and he's backstage with Mark Henry. Jack Swagger obviously pissed he wasn't able to get the Intercontinental Championship. Mark Henry's like, bro, it's okay. I'm going to beat the shit out of Zack Ryder. I'm going to prove this. And Jack Swagger just kind of looks up, and he's like, you say you're going to do a lot of shit. But ever since I've kind of been with you, I kind of feel like my career has kind of been going fucking nowhere. And Mark's like, what did you just say? He's like, yeah, I feel like ever since I joined with you, we're either getting the shit kicked out of us by an old Japanese guy and his gang, or just losing in general. I'm not even sure why I'm here. And then Jack Swagger just kind of gets up and walks away. Mark Henry's just really taken aback. Like, he hurt his feelings, bro. And we have a kind of just a quick mini event. We have Tyson Kidd beating the fuck out of Lord Tensai, hitting him with the blockbuster because Tyson Kidd is the future of WWE. And then we have our main event, an 88B plus. Batista and Drew McIntyre defeated Rey Mysterio and Zack Ryder when Batista defeated Rey Mysterio, illegally using the ropes for leverage, while at the same time Mark Henry ran in while the referee wasn't looking and beat the fuck out of Zack Ryder. The referee turns to yell at Mark Henry. That's when the illegal part of the ropes are used for leverage, getting the quick win. Batista was the weak link with a 73. Everyone else getting 90s. So if Batista wasn't there, the match probably would have got a 90. All things considered, Batista's proving in Rumble. I'm not sure how that happens, but whatever. And then we have the main event, brother. We have the real main event. Is John Cena makes his way to the ring with the World Heavyweight Championship in tow. He's held it since just, Extreme Rules, pretty long fucking time. And Shawn Michaels comes out and is like, okay, John, you've held this belt for a while. And I know that you want to cement yourself as the greatest pro wrestler of all time. You've beaten The Rock. You've beaten Sting. You've beaten Christian. You murdered him. I don't even know where he's at. I think he might be TNA champion. I don't know. He is TNA champion still. You've beaten Dolph Ziggler. You've beaten everybody that we've thrown at you. But you know what? I got a name for you right now. I had to dig deep for this one. It's going to be really impressive. And as he starts saying that, the lights go off. And Shawn Michaels like, oh shit, what the hell is this now? And there's this freaky lights show and everything. There's all this kind of weird shit. And we see a man who we haven't seen in quite some time. And Oz comes out. And he's got the money in the bank briefcase. And Shawn Michaels like, oh, Jesus Christ, no. Please, God. Please, God. And he holds the money. The money in the bank briefcase is floating in the air. And it just kind of opens up a little bit. We use some special effects to make it look cool. And John's just like, you see the look he's giving right there? He's doing that look, as he always does. He's just like, okay, I'm not going to make fun of the challenger. I'm not going to underestimate the challenger. Like, okay, all right. Steve Austin's drinking beer. He's like, this is fucking stupid. Shane McMahon's like, what the fuck happened to Kevin Nash? And Shawn Michaels like, I'm losing my job. I really am going to lose my job. I really am going to lose my job. And that's how we end the fucking show. 92A. God, we always get 92As, bro. I feel that that's like the average of the shows now. I'll have to look at a thing. But whatever, who gives a shit? Still, really good fucking show overall. And we officially have it, is at Armageddon. Oz is cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase against John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship. If you're not excited for that match, I don't know what's wrong with you. There's something wrong with you.